Hey guys, Utkarsh this side. So today I am going to explain episode 2 blueprint of another. So please plug in your earphones. And with that said, let's get into the content. The scene starts with Misaki sitting on a bench and Koichi approaches her. Then wind starts blowing. Misaki warns Koichi that he should be careful. It has already begun and it can't be stopped. The scene shifts to the art room and we were introduced to more characters. We then come to know that the art club started this year. Sakuragi then asks Koichi whether he wants to join any club, to which Koichi said that he hasn't decided. Sitting beside, Yuya Mochizuki suggests him to join art club. Koichi looks for Misaki and finds out that she is not in the class. The scene shifts and we see Koichi and Mochizuki walking in the corridor. Koichi asks Mochizuki whether he feels uneasy while painting, to which Mochizuki says he feels uneasy about a lot of things, that's why he draws them, and then he likes it. Mochizuki further adds, "You can pretend as if nothing is wrong. I think it's the same for everyone." Then we see Naoya Teshigawara walking in and asking Koichi whether they were talking about Miss Mikami, to which Koichi says that they were talking about something dark, the sense of uneasiness, to which Teshigawara says he felt uneasy when he admitted to 9th grade and stuck in the cursed class 3. Then Teshigawara decided to tell something to Koichi, but Mochizuki stops Teshigawara saying, "Don't you think it's a bad idea now?" In the middle of the conversation, Koichi notices Misaki in library and he walks towards her. Then Misaki asks Koichi whether it was okay to do that. They do not try to stop you. Koichi notices Misaki drawing something and he asks her whether it's based on some kind of model or did she made it up, to which Misaki answers both. And in the end she will give the girl enormous wings. Koichi asks her what with the eye, as she was wearing the eye patch ever since they met. To which Misaki asks whether he wants to know. Koichi tells her that it's not necessary. Bell rings and we see the librarian, Mr. Chibiki Tatsuji, walking towards them and says Koichi that he should head back to class. They have small talk and we notices that Chibiki didn't pay any attention to Misaki as if she wasn't there. We get to see a conversation between Riko and Koichi after the school, maybe, and at night, about the librarian, the clubs, etc., etc. At night, Koichi visits the hospital again and asks the nurse whether there was any young girl who died last Monday. And that day, Koichi was also in hospital. To which the nurse said that there was no death of any patient she was in charge of. Koichi then changes the subject and asks her whether there was a girl in school uniform in any of the wards that day, carrying a doll, wearing a dark blue blazer, short hair and an eye patch over the left eye. To which the nurse said that there was a girl in different ward who died. She don't know much about except she was young. Koichi asks the name of the patient, to which the nurse said that she doesn't know but she will find out, and if she finds anything, she will call Koichi. The next day, in school, Koichi notices that Misaki wasn't in the class. He then notices that Akazawa was staring him. After school, Akazawa asks Koichi for a talk about his past. we come to know that Koichi was born in Yomiyama. Then his parents moved to Tokyo and he has been in Tokyo ever since. Akazawa tells him that she is getting a feeling that they met somewhere. Koichi asks Akazawa about the duties of the head of countermeasures, to which Akazawa tells him that she is in charge of the protection of the whole class. Then she tells him that he should understand the condition in which class 3 is and should follow the rules. Sakuragi and Mochizuki stops Akazawa and tells her something, to which Akazawa gets angry and tells them that she missed one day and all this happened. Koichi notices Misaki living and he follows her. While following, he comes to a doll shop. While he was standing at the entrance of the shop, he received a call from the nurse. The nurse tells him that the girl who died was a junior high schoolgirl and only daughter, and her name was something Masaki or Misaki, and the call disconnects. Koichi enters the shop. While looking in the store, he finds out a doll looking just like Misaki. Misaki walks out behind the doll and asks Koichi why is he here, to which he answers that he is new in the town and he got curious when he came across the doll shop. Then they both had a sort of creepy conversation about the dolls. Misaki asks Koichi whether she should show him what's under her eye patch. Then she removes her eye patch. And the episode ends here. That's all for today. And don't forget to like the video if you like the video. Share it with your peers, and if you're new to this channel and enjoyed any part of it, do consider subscribing. And yes, thanks for watching.